Fellow Michiganders, my name is Orlando Herrera with OHMI Real Estate, brokered by eXp Realty. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how I made $0 in 4 months. I know this title is a lot different than the titles you normally see. Most agents are out there telling you they made 100 grand in a day. But there's a statistic out there that says 87% of agents fail within the first 5 years. That is more realistic. And the reason I'm making this video is because I've had people reach out to me and they're interested in becoming an agent. And the first thing I say to them is, this shit is hard as hell. I'm not telling them that to discourage them. People have families. People have bills, and it's hard enough already. And I know why you want to become an agent. You want to not have a cap on your income. You want to go to new levels. That is all real. That is all out there. But I need to share with you the process before that, the struggle. Because there is a lot of struggle in real estate. A lot that people might not share with you. It's not all glamorous, and I'm going to share with you what I wish I would have known and what I think I did well at that may contribute to me still being an agent. Number one, don't quit your day job. Like I said, it took me 4 months to make my first commission. And it's not like you're going to be a millionaire after your first commission. Honestly, most of that commission is probably going to go to pay back all of the debt you incurred during those first 4 months, or to make up for the income you didn't make. And outside of your personal expenses, what I really wasn't expecting were the MLS fees, the board dues, the gas money. My first client, thank God he was a buddy, so I really enjoyed looking at houses with him. But we probably went on 50 showings. They tell you, yeah, you got to get the leads. That's the hard part. But they don't share with you, once you get the lead, the client, you got to go find them a house in a very competitive market. Inventory is like this. So you're probably going to put in multiple offers. Can you afford the gas money to go 4 months on 50 showings, 10 offers? Can you afford gas money for that amount of time? That's something no one really shared with me, and now I'm going to share it with you because you have to be prepared. But if you really need to quit that job, you really hate it, and you're done, I suggest you find a job within real estate. There are so many jobs out there. One that comes to mind is a transaction coordinator. There are agents out there doing a ton of volume. They need somebody to manage the transaction from the time the offer is written to the closing table. And they usually pay out, $300 to $400 per transaction closed. So that's a great way to learn the process, which is huge when being an agent, and for you to be able to maybe make some connections in the community. Another thing, this has a little bit more consistent income, is you can work at a title company, be a title rep. You're learning a lot about real estate by working at a title company because they handle a majority of the transaction. And you're going to be paid an hourly wage, most likely, which will keep food on the table and a roof over your head while you're learning the business. And that brings me to my next tip, which I think I did very well at. You need to build mind equity. You can do this at the job you're at right now. You can become a real estate expert right now. And the ways you can do it is you need to start reading books yesterday. 2 books I highly recommend is Millionaire Real Estate Agent by Gary Keller and My First Year as a Real Estate Agent by Dirk Zeller. Or maybe it's My First Year in Real Estate. Either way, those are 2 books I read when I got licensed, and they taught me about the business of real estate. Most likely you're going to be taking that state exam and you're only learning about what's on that state exam. Once you get into the real estate world, they put you in an office, give you a phone, and they tell you good luck. Those books there will teach you what to do once that happens. You can also start finding your territory right now. You can start driving the neighborhoods you like. I personally loved working with first-time home buyers when I started out. So I know that the houses I need to be driving around and looking at are in the 100 to 250 range. This is a great way for you to learn your market. Another thing is you need to be watching YouTube videos and podcasts. Don't get wrapped up in doing that all day, but find a couple people who you're like, oh, okay, I like the way he's running his business. I like the agent he is. I like what he's putting out there. I followed Chase and J Miles all through my career, and I was constantly learning what it was like as a beginning agent because that's what he was putting out there. Now, I wasn't watching videos on how to build a team and do all this stuff yet. I was learning how to write an offer, how to find leads, how to work with lease clients, how to start those beginning stages. So you need to be watching people who are where you need to be next. Takes me to my next tip. Find a mentor. You need to find a mentor who's already gone where you're trying to go. When you get into your brokers, like I said, they're going to put you in an office, they're going to give you a phone, and you're going to have a blank wall to look at. And they're going to tell you, good luck. Well, thank God for my first couple transactions, I had the Schaefer team at Real Estate One to guide me through those transactions. I had a ton of questions. If you've never bought a house or went through a real estate process, you are going to be in a lot of trouble once you find the client, find the deal, and write the offer. There is a long process after getting licensed before you reach the success that you see on social media. And a lot of the stuff you see on social media is really just marketing and branding. What agent is going to go out there and say, I made $0 in 4 months? Not many. So this is me looking back in hindsight, because I wouldn't post that if I was in that current condition. So don't go and risk your family's well-being to go make quick bucks, because it's not going to be that way. And I don't want to see you depressed and having anxiety about how you're going to pay your mortgage. And that's what this video is about. So let me conclude on a good note. After all those struggles I tell you about, I can say that this is the best decision I've made career-wise. The sky truly is the limit. And if you have that personality that just cannot be boxed in and you need to be creative and create, well, real estate really is a blank canvas, and you get to create whatever you want to create. But please, if you get licensed, remember these 3 tips. Keep an income and stack up. Start being a real estate expert yesterday. You need to build that mind equity. And lastly, find mentors. You have to have somebody to guide you. For more real estate, action, education, and news, follow me at OHMIRealEstate, where I bring nothing but value to your page.